Sam, going back to seeing Chet Holmgren go down in the offseason, how were you able to not panic after that happened?
I mean, I think probably temperament and experience. I mentioned the injury thing. I mean, the first thing is it's tough for the guys. Like, it's really tough for the guys because it's just crushing. I can't put that into words for you. But then you also have to move on with the team. So it's a tricky thing there too, because you can't have the team looking back. They have to move forward. But I think just being in enough situations, seeing how this goes. I mean, you wait for more information. I guess it's, I know I don't want to be dispassionate about it, but for me, my temperament is like, give me the information and then move forward from there. But we can't change what happened. But you can also be very disappointed for the person, you know, because this is their, you know, their passion, it's what they love to do. So, but I think probably like temperament. We've been in a lot of tight spots over the course of time, and I think through temperament, optimism, belief in one another as an organization from top to bottom, we feel like we'll figure out what's next and how to implement that, and not really get caught up in like all the different things that could go wrong. Like, let's get the next thing right. Let's figure out how we operate from here. And that, to be honest with you, the big part of that was making sure we got to the right, you know, the right medical opinion, and the right information, and the right plan, and go from there. Just keep progressing. You know, we want him to keep progressing, see how he continues to do. He's moving into like 5-on-5 play. So he's in a good spot. We just don't want to, you know, obviously get ahead of ourselves. There's no reason to do that. But yeah, I think he's in a great spot in terms of what he's been able to accomplish. Again, I think everybody learned a lot this season. Like I said, that's the key to the year for us, is the rate of learning. But for him, he learned a ton because you're going from just the day-to-day approach that's necessary to come back from something like that is one thing. Walking into a building where you're seeing everything else that you want happen in front of you every day and still stay that consistent, not many people do that. I feel good about that one. He's got a mind that's different on that level. We're gonna have to do a lot of work on, you know, eat the bread in slices, not the whole loaf at one time. You know, build the house slowly, because he's so driven. But that's a good thing to have to help cultivate over time.
You play summer league?
It's possible. We'll see when we get to that point. If he's at that point where we feel good about making that decision, I wouldn't say he wouldn't. It's very possible that he does.